Hi, this is a very straightforward question. X is always positive, x is a positive integer, and y is a negative integer. So the value of x will always be positive and the value of y will always be negative. So the quantity a is given as x minus y, which means that x is positive and it will remain positive. Similarly, when we consider y, the function already has the sign minus here. So minus multiplied by any value of y will be minus and y. So this changes to x plus y, which is positive. So the quantity a will always be positive. Similarly, when we consider this function, y is negative, which means that y will always be negative and x is always positive. Hence, the function already has minus here, so x will be negative. So this will always be negative. Minus sign multiplied by minus equals positive sign. Similarly, positive sign multiplied by minus equals to negative sign. So in quantity b, positive value of x is multiplied by negative sign of this function, hence it changes to the negative sign here. Let us plug in some numbers and check the equations. So here, since x is always positive, let us consider the value of x as, for example, 2 and y as 3. And since the y is always a negative integer, which means that is negative. So if we plug in that value in the quantity a, x becomes 2 minus 3. So this minus multiplied by minus sign is positive, so 2 plus 3 equals 5 here. Similarly, if we plug in those values in this equation of quantity b, we'll get minus 3 minus, this is the positive value, and the function has already a negative sign, so this is somewhat like this, positive 2. So when we multiply negative sign by positive, it will remain negative. Minus 3 minus 2 equals 3 plus 2 is 5. So plus value of 5 is always greater than minus 5. Hence quantity a will always be greater than quantity b.